Hello everyone, I'm Apostolis from Eurovisionfun and I'm here with two Eurovision legends next to me. We have
Hi guys, I'm Cinan from VB Vlogs.
and
Hello, I'm Oz from Oz's channel.
hello, so nice to meet you in person. Finally, we can meet. Agapi. We met last year in Turin, so I love him. We have done an interview together.
But it was online, so I'm
Online,
seeing the person
of course, for the first time. And we have to talk about the dress rehearsal from the first semi-final. We just watched it. What are thoughts? Let's go one by one. Let's begin with the Queen, Norway. It's a yes or a no?
For me, it's a big yes.
Big yes?
It just showed the whole potential of the song. Of course, there were so many familiar elements on the staging, like the elements that we have seen from their national finals. So it was very familiar, but at the same time, like on the big stage here in Liverpool, it translated like very divinely.
Your thoughts?
For me, it's a big yes. For it, come on, we're talking about Alessandra from Norway. In Melody Grand Prix, she was great. She was really great. It was a little dark. We couldn't see her face and dance and stuff. But here it's a little bit more light. We have light, and at some point we have some kind of a fire on the LED screen.
I love the end. I love the ending with a high note, and when the floor goes red, it's impeccable. It's
But
like
I do really want some real fire.
yes,
I really do-
something was missing for me also.
Yes, I feel like I feel like EBU Eurovision, and her team.
Put something more.
Yes, they didn't want to show us everything. They want to save it for the live. I hope so because she absolutely deserves that.
And we move on to Malta. Malta is a yes from me, but I don't see this qualifying, unfortunately. Like they're giving me something like Latvia from last year vibes, like fun on stage with a salad and all that, but didn't translate to the audience. So I think for me it's a yes, but I don't know.
For me, it's a yes, definitely. I mean, we don't have a song like this
Yes.
in Eurovision. Super positively, super happy, like happy song. It's enough. We have been 2 years in Corona. We were sad. We were at home without our friends and family. And now this song really makes me feel that I'm free. I want to dance
Right.
just even on my own, even in our own party. And it's so bright. It's just that it gives you that kind of energy that you just want to forget for everything bad stuff happened to you before and just to embrace everything now, the
Yes.
moment, embrace the moment.
Do you see this qualifying?
Well, I do. I mean, in a way that Malta is one of those acts that also have used the stage like very wisely. Their
Yes.
props, everything has fitted like very nicely. It almost looked like watching like a West End show in London. Like it was very
Yes.
theatrical.
Yes,
The
very-
props were
very
like
much,
quite nice,
very much.
and like the dance bit at the end, like they're living their best lives. I do see Malta as a qualifier this year.
The great performance on stage.
Yeah.
And next up we have Serbia. Of course.
Zlato, srce moje, volim te do neba. It's a big yes for me.
Yes.
Not because I'm biased, because I love Serbia. It's like my second family. No, this is something different. We don't have a song like this at Eurovision.
Yes,
It's
I
super
agree.
interesting, and at some point it feels like we are playing a PlayStation.
Yes.
I absolutely love that, and killing the boss, killing the bitch
Yes.
and stuff.
I also love the LED. Like the LED, one of the best we have so far. We have seen so far. You like it?
It was a proper trip watching that. I was like, am I really here? Or am I really here? Like it was a complete experience, and like that song, like you said, it's like unmatched. We don't have another song that is in that genre. So it's a big yes.
It's a yes.
It's a yes.
It's
It's,
a
a,
yes.
da
It's a
da
yes,
da.
it's a yeah.
Yeah. It's a yes. So next up is Latvia.
Latvia.
I like the song. The vocals I think were great today. It stands out because it's a ballad. It's nothing similar to the other entries next to this. I don't know if this is ready to be on the final. Something for me because the semifinal one is super hard,
Yeah.
and I think that maybe it will end up outside of the top 10 of the semi-final.
I couldn't agree with you more. To be honest, my thoughts on Latvia, even after seeing it live, as great and lovely as it was, didn't change. It's a bloodbath, like you said,
Yes.
semifinals won. So it was a great live performance, but unfortunately there were a few things lacking, and that's why I couldn't feel Latvia that much today.
Oh wow, interesting. I feel like this will be kind of surprise qualifier because I don't know. I feel that vibe from them because nothing is wrong about this performance for me. Like the whole staging. We have Malta, pretty bright colors and LED screens, and also Serbia,
Serbia.
red and blue and stuff. And with Latvia, we go to the dark. We only have few lights, and it's pretty like how can I say it? It's like
Definitely different from the other that we have.
yeah,
I can see your point standing out, like the more calm.
yeah, it's more
before-
intimate, like,
Yes,
you know.
but I think that if we had juries on the semi-final, they will have made it to the final. Like, I think that with the juries would love this. The televoters, I don't know, I'm not quite sure. And then we have
We have Portugal. Oh my gosh.
Portugal.
Ai Coração, Mimica. She's bringing us that Iberian realness, Iberian fire. She's such a great. Yes. And she has that, diva energy, but not that kind of a diva, I slay in some. I don't know. It's just like she's a great performer. She's a great performer. The song is great. We all love her, and I'm glad that she changed a lot. The stage,
The staging.
the staging from the national final because we don't have the sofa. Where's the sofa, girl? Did you
Uh,
say it?
I didn't miss the sofa, to be honest.
Yeah.
I preferred this version.
Missed it so far because it was quite iconic, wasn't it?
I'm okay without the sofa. I'm okay. I can live without it. It's okay for me.
Yeah.
So it's a yes for
Absolutely.
you.
Oh yes.
Okay, you?
Well, are you ready? I'm going to be very controversial now because after seeing everything live, today my thoughts on Portugal changed, and I do feel like Portugal this year could be the shocking non-qualifier.
Sucking non-qualifier.
I do see that coming up. Unfortunately, the vocals for me were not really on point. I think she's really drained. Maybe that's why. But it's well, it's. I had my thoughts on Portugal leaning towards a no, and now that I've seen everything live, I think it will be the shocking non-qualifier of the year.
For me also, it's like a borderline qualifier. I don't see this doing extremely well, but we'll see. The next one is a no from me. We have Ireland. Sorry, but
Before announcing.
no, it's a no from me. I'm sorry, but I cannot see this qualifying.
Same. I mean, it's not one of my favorite songs. It's a good song, and I'm personally I'm sadly not a huge fan of that stage prop. With the stairs. I don't know why. I just don't feel it. I just don't connect with it. But yes, again, it's not a song that I personally would vote for it. But they have their fans, and yeah, wish them best of luck.
I do say no.
No.
Yeah.
Also for me, it's a no from Ireland. Sorry, Ireland. Sorry, Irish people. We love you, Ireland. The next one is also a no from me. Yes. Yes. I'm with those. I can see this qualifying. I can see this doing better. But I'm not a big fan of the entry in general. Like, I don't get it.
Is it?
Yes. Croatia.
Let's see.
You like Croatia?
I do personally like Croatia. It's not a song that I would listen to every single day. I'm coming from a music background. I don't find it like harmonic. It's not like a proper music piece to me, but it's iconic, and I do find I find Croatia as the Verka of this year. They have this Verka sort of like.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Like,
Yeah, I know.
because I cannot see this like top 5 on the grand final. Croatia.
Well, I'm
No.
not really talking about like rankings. I'm talking about the iconic.
The iconicness.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see this. And for me, the televoters will be either taking this as a joke entry and don't vote for this, or on the other hand, be thinking that this is iconic and ended up top 3 on the semi-final for me.
Leaning towards that, I think it will trigger the televoters.
Yes, I can see this going either way with Croatia.
I mean, they are qualifying definitely for me because it's a very, very interesting song and it has, deep meaning, if you look for it. But, the general public, they will be like, what the hell is that? And it's interesting because some people vote for this, some people vote for some kind of, they were like, oh my gosh, I love this thing, let me vote for it.
Yes.
It's
The-
fun.
The next up is Switzerland. I think for me it's the biggest surprise of the day, Switzerland. The
In a
s-
good or bad way?
in a good way. For me, it was amazing. The staging worked perfectly, and his vocals were great. I think, from what I heard, it was great. So I think Switzerland can do very well, and also being like the jury favorite on the final.
You know what? Back in the day when I first reacted to Switzerland on the screen, I was like,
okay.
there's a potential, but what can be done with this song? And what they did with the staging, like those like flames hitting the
Yes.
floor. Oh my god, like the staging of Switzerland is epic. It's epic, and like his vocals are on point. It was like silk. His voice was so silky, and you know what? It's a bloodbath, like I said, and he gave us every single, ticked boxes,
Yes.
and in that sense, it's a big yes for me.
This year we don't have any juries in the semifinals. I think that's a huge problem for Switzerland this year because I don't see this in like a lot of top 10 fans
Yes.
charts and stuff. And but that staging, oh my god, Sasha Jean Baptiste, she is
Did it
a
again. She
goddess.
did it again.
She's doing her thing, always, and the whole thing is perfection. But I feel like this will not qualify because it doesn't have that fan
Yes.
votes, fan support.
And next up, I think it's a yes from you. We have the unicorn. We have Israel.
It's gonna be what? Phenomenal, yes. This is some kind of a worldwide superstar, Beyonce, K-pop, Blackpink, Lady Gaga, some kind of Rihanna. It is Noah Kira. She's the queen of the unicorns. I feel like we are her unicorns. She's going to transform us, like all of us, to unicorn after that performance. She can dance, she can sing, and that break dance, that dance break. My God.
I have to be honest though. I have to be honest with you. The first part of the song, because I was the rehearsal from the press center, the first part of the song vocally
Shaky, right?
it was a little bit shaky. I don't know why, but she was a little bit shaky.
I heard that too.
Yes, but the breakdown, so at the end, like, okay, she will definitely qualify. I can see this ending top 5 with a televote. The juries, I don't know how will respond to this.
I think when it comes to televotes, she is the perfect package. Like she has elevated her material big time. That little shakiness in the vocals in the beginning, I don't see it as a big problem because she definitely it's fixable.
Yes.
We can fix it. She's a unicorn. She's
She
fine.
can deliver. We know that she
She
can.
she can deliver, and it's like Israel is one of the big players from the
Yes.
semifinal.
Moldova, on the other hand, I love the song, but something for me it's not clicking. I don't know. I like the song. I think they can do extremely well. Moldova, as last year, did very well, and I can see this doing well in the final. Of course, it's a yes. They will qualify, but something about the staging is not clicking for me.
No, same. For me on the stage, and to be honest, the song itself to me never really spoke as well. But like live settings, I feel like Moldova could, lose some potential. Obviously, it's also a matter of the fellow contestants.
Yeah. I
Say
love.
yes?
Yes,
No.
I think. I'm.
You know that we have given too many yeses.
Too many yeses. Yeah, that's why I was like, girls, we have to stop giving until the end. No, I'm kidding. I really love this thing. The energy is the key point here because
Yes.
the way he dances and the way he gives that energy, it's so spiritual and out of this world. He was in 2012, I believe. Yes. That time I really loved him so much. You know, that song is one of the nicest songs for me. And personally, if I will vote for this, I don't think so. I have other songs that I
Yes,
would,
me too,
definitely,
me too.
prioritize voting. But he has his fans.
As the next one, I think we have no words.
Imagine
We
saying
ha-
no to this.
say no, so we have Sweden like
But it's a no. It's a
it's
non-qualifier.
it's a non-qualifier. So we don't have to say much about Sweden. She is a contender to win the whole thing.
She
After
is-
this rehearsal,
She
she
is the mother.
She is.
She's the mother of the semi-final. The mama. Whatever she says, it will happen. And I'm not saying this in an overrating way, okay? Like, I'm not overrating Loreen. That
Yes.
staging, those lights, and it's
unbelievable.
unbelievable. And she is a goddess on her own. Like, there's no one else, and you just cannot help yourself from like getting hypnotized. Incredible.
And then we have Azerbaijan. I think this is one of the non-qualifiers for me. I cannot see this making. They look great. The staging, the colors of the LED is good, but they don't stand a chance in this semi-final for me.
Yeah, same for me, sadly. I'm, I'm not a huge fan of the song, but I will understand if they qualify because it's a different kind of song. It's like a so relaxing,
Yes.
so kind of it's how can I say it? It's like pushed back with the energy. It's like just listen to the song, just embrace it, just
With
enjoy the
with
moment.
this theory, I believe that they will vote for Switzerland and the Netherlands, like the more calm down version of the
Yeah.
craziness of this semi-final. I don't see the televoters picking up the phone for Azerbaijan.
Yeah, to me as well, like the simplicity of Azerbaijan is not very like vote triggering.
Yes.
So they're lovely in their
It's a little
own
bit
field.
like
Yeah.
let down. And we have Czechia, Czech Republic, Czechia this year. One of my favorites, I have to say. I believe that, as one of my friends told me, that if this was a Ukrainian entry, it will be a contender to win the whole thing. Like, Czechia is not that of a powerhouse in Eurovision. If it was a Ukrainian entry, or Bulgaria back in the days, this would be a contender to win the whole thing.
Wait a minute, she has Bulgarian lyrics. They have
That's
Bulgarian
what I've told Bulgaria.
Sestros, like.
So I think it's a yes.
I just say it's a yes. It's a yes.
Definitely. I think this was one of the best rehearsals today. Like,
Definitely.
people talked about
Definitely.
Yeah.
Totally.
And the Netherlands,
I would say
Also, great.
I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure about Netherlands. Their chemistry is great on stage. It translates, but it's just that in terms of the deliverance,
Yes,
it doesn't hit the spot.
Yes. The same.
For me, it hits like the right spot. The spot. Yes, the spot. They hit the spot.
And we have Finland. It's a yes, but I have to say that this performance, I think he was holding back today of the dress rehearsal.
Well, they must be quite tired.
Yes, here on the press center, the last part was he was a little bit like tired, like it was a little bit overwhelming. It wasn't like crazy at the end. So of course he's a contender to win the whole thing, but
I could see that he was like holding back a little, but I think in terms of the whole staging and the whole performance and how flowing it was like top notch.
I think he had problems with the in-ear earphones. I'm
Something
not
like that,
sure
yes.
because when you feel that something's wrong, you can completely destroy your focus, your performance. But it wasn't that for me. It was the energy. I didn't feel the energy towards the end. The
me too, me
beginning,
too.
Oh my God.
The beginning
The be-
it-
take me
with the
somewhere.
shadow behind, everything was amazing.
Wow.
The end
The
was a little bit like you wanted something like to like
It
go.
wasn't bad at all. But it wasn't yes. It was oh yeah.
Okay, it's still great, but not wow.
With Lakaria's act, also, I feel like it's a very TV-oriented, screen-oriented act because there's so
Yes.
many angles that you get like the real storytelling from a TV. So when you're watching it on a stage, you do see the points where it's like lackluster. You're like, okay, so what's happening right now? But if you looked at the screen, there's a different plan. So judging from that, I do get why.
And of course, is an entry that with the full packed arena, it will look completely different. Like
Need
the
energy.
the energy. Thank you so much, my loves. Thank you. A message to all the Greeks.
Love you so much. Like a Papolo Elada. Thank you so much for being gorgeous.
Thank you. See you on the second semifinal. We will do the same thing for the second. Elada, Elada, yes. Bye.